Hello everybody and welcome back to the greatest live show of all time. That is right, everybody. Today we're doing yet another episode of whatever the hell this is. And chat, I don't know if I'm gonna do any pre-prepared segments today, but you know, it's been a while since I've binged watched I can't even speak properly. It's been a while since I've binge watched a show. And you know, this is one of the first times that I've you know, gotten back to it. You know, to say the very least, which is good. And bad, because it's not a great habit to have. But it is a habit nonetheless. With that being said, hello, Nisi fam. Congratulations on being the first person in chat. Hello, Taco the Noob. Cheetah Man, just here for fun. Katie, Bob Gang, Cassidy. Hotel Guy, Mr. Boredom. Anon, 420 Cereal. Katie saying, I'm back, welcome back. Hello, Kevin Salstrom. Time to oil up, so true, so true. Hello, Bob Gang, saying, I just came out as trans to my BFF. Well, congratulations, congratulations. Would you oil up for femboys? You better believe I would. Hello, impish little centaur. Hello, Naran. Hello, Lexi. Hello, Scrumble. Watching this very sisly. Hi, Femi, my love. You're so pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Femi is Sigma. That's true. That's factually correct. I'll have you find. I am very much indeed Sigma. I'm a Sigma female, Sigma male, Sigma everything, okay? I'm just Sigma. The epitome of a Sigma. Can we get a fit check? Yeah, sure. And remember, chat, every $5 equals one Skirt Go Spinny. And, this is the outfit today. For anyone wondering, you know, I actually am a fridge brick gigahun man motor. If you haven't noticed, you know. But that's okay, because I'm gonna wear it anyway. That's right. But yeah, with that being said, boy, I'm like kind of eepy. I'm kind of eepy, but I'm doing well, I'm doing well. There are 69 genders, true, that's facts. That's an interesting top, hell yeah, dude. It's one of the greatest, one of the best. What can I say? It is a good top. I don't disagree. Definitely one of the better ones out there. Hello, Batao Crafter. Good to see you again. Do you have actual breasts? Fuck yeah, dude. Of course I do. But yeah, they're just not that big. But yes, I do have boob. I do have boob. Nice fit. Thank you. Very much appreciated. But yeah, with that being said, nice lace top. Thank you. Glad y'all like, yeah, prove it. I just did. Goofy. Mic buzzing. Oh, dear. Alright, is it fixed now? It better be fixed. I hate Mondays so far away from Femboy Friday. That's true. That's true. Spitting nothing but straight facts. Prove it at 30. Okay. Yeah, chat, I'm gonna take off my shirt for 30 likes. Yes, that would be an awesome idea. Hip hip hooray. I'm eating peak tater tots right now. Well, I hope that you're enjoying yourself eating the greatest tater tots of all time. Hey, Femyoz, I'm here after a long old break from the internet. Welcome, Caden. Good to see you here. Fire, hell yeah. Hello, Kev Plays 001. Hope you're doing well. Chat, do you ever binge watch a TV show? Obviously, the answer is yes. Of course you do. You're like a normal person. Well, I mean, to be fair, you're watching me. So there's a good chance that... Baby, you're not. However, with that being said, okay. Today, instead of doing a long stream, I apologize. Look... They're coming out with season 2 of Andor, and they released 3 episodes, and I was like, okay, I gotta rewatch season 1, right? Now, what I didn't realize is that I hadn't even originally seen all of season 1. All I had seen was whatever was out at the time that I watched it. So I watched however many episodes were out at the time, binged watched them, and was like, wow, this show's really fucking good. Then I forgot about it. Because I remember, because as soon as I went to see, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna rewatch this, I'm like, 12 episodes. I don't remember watching 12 episodes. And then halfway through the show, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is like new stuff. So thank God I ended up rewatching it because some of it wasn't, you know, something that I had already seen. So thank God. And oh my God, the stuff that I hadn't seen is even better, dude. Andor is literally a masterpiece. I thought it was a masterpiece from what I had seen. But dude, oh my God. It's like, it's even more left-leaning than I thought. It's even more leftist. It's more explicitly. I thought as soon as there was the guy that literally had like a manifesto, like an anti-imperial manifesto, I'm like, okay, this is about as clear-cut as it's gonna get. Like, it is so on the nose. It's so on the nose, right? It's about as on the nose as you can get. It doesn't get more on the nose than that. It's like, here's my manifesto of containing my anti-authoritarian leftist ideology. I want you to have it. Good stuff. But it gets even better than that. Like, it's like, and it's so good because it finds, people say that politics doesn't belong in Star Wars. I disagree. Politics belongs in Star Wars, but it has to be genuine. And this shit is genuine. Right? This shit is genuine. Like, it is genius, the way that they intertwine it. Right? The critique of the police, the critique of the justice system, the critique of how prisons work and how prisoners are treated horribly when in some cases people can be falsely convicted. It's genius, genuinely fucking genius. Star Wars is an anti-fascist story. Exactly. It's like, it's so fucking good. It's so good. I don't know, like, binge watching season 1 of Andor made me feel the way that I felt as a kid watching Star Wars. Right? Like, there's something that's like, even though it's like not a story in this case that has anything to do with like the Force or the Jedi, it has to do with what actually mattered in Star Wars, which is the decisions that you make and the shit that you fight for, right? And I think it got that. It nailed that. It nailed that aspect. You know, I watching the Canadian elections right now, real. But yeah, dude, I'm not taking my shirt off. But like especially with like the prison escape scene. Like that sequence, dude, that captured the magic of Star Wars in no way that disingenuously invoking, oh, dude, I'm using the Force and whoever is more powerful wins. Like, no, it's not based on who's more powerful in the Force. That's not what you don't just fucking upgrade your Force powers. That was an issue that I had with the Kenobi show. Is it's like, oh, okay, so like Darth Vader is beating Obi-Wan Kenobi, but then he upgrades his Force powers and then he defeats Vader once again and then leaves him there, I guess. It's like, okay. There's not, it's like the story is just happening in that case. Whereas there's actually cause and effect for people's decisions, not just, I will become stronger than you, not if I become stronger than you. You know what I mean? Trump tanked the conservatives' chances in Canada. It's so funny. Dude, my dad said something about that and I'm like, yo, dude, fuck. Dude, I should become an accelerationist. Bro, maybe the tankies were right, dude. Fuck. Maybe they were onto something. Maybe they were like, nah. No, maybe the MAGA communists realized that like if Trump got in office, that everyone would hate right-wingers so much that we would have like such a good counter to that, you know? Maybe their accelerationist ideology was right all along. Who fucking knows? I don't actually well, there's a grain of truth to it. I do think that Trump has gone so insane that we're at a point now where people who wouldn't otherwise give a shit about politics are giving a shit about politics. And it's not in favor of Trump, which is a really good thing for us. Because what that means is, well, we have more allies. We have more people on our side. Problem is you never know the outcome. True. That's true. It is hard to say the outcome. He could start a war. Yeah, it is something that I would say is more risk than what it's worth. But yeah. Hopefully it just ends up working good. And hopefully hopefully he doesn't do anything too bad that produces a net harm compared to the net good caused by people hating conservatives going forward. You know. But, yeah, double tap your screens to support the live stream. But it's like, dude, Disney Star Wars is dog shit. But you know what isn't dog shit? Andor. That's the one good bit of Disney Star Wars, okay? How many of you in chat have even seen Andor? I'm sure most of you have seen Star Wars at one point. But I doubt any of y'all motherfuckers have seen Andor. Y'all gotta watch that shit. Trumpist conservative leader is losing his own seat right now, as he should be. Andor is amazing. Yes! Yes, we got another Andor enjoyer. And I need to find out, is Andor season 2 good? Yeah! Let's go! Yes, generally Andor season 2 is considered very good, even excellent by many critics. Dude, I have so much to look forward to. I have so much to look forward to. I have never been this excited. I have never been this excited about Star Wars since I was a little kid. All right? The last time I was this excited was when I heard they were releasing an episode 7. And then Disney made the worst sequels of all time. Never in my life that I think I would be this excited for a fucking spin-off show. No, let alone a spin-off Disney Star Wars show. Like, once I saw, you know, The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, and, you know, I came to the conclusion that, yeah, the sequels are, ooh, pretty fucking bad. Ooh, not the best. Not the best. But, you know. And then I saw Mando Season 1. It was decent. It was a fun watch. I wouldn't say that. That's the thing that sets... I haven't even seen season 2. That's the thing that sets it apart from Andor, though, is I feel like Mandalorian isn't particularly rewatchable. Like, it's not that it's bad. At least season 1. I heard that the following seasons were bad. So it's like, well, I don't know. But did you like Ahsoka, and are you excited for season 2? I haven't seen Ahsoka. What I have seen is the World Between Worlds sequence. Because I found out about it and I just had to see it. Because I wanted to see Hayden Christensen. But Mando got boring. Yeah, Mando felt drawn out. It was like the opposite of Andor. Like, Mando was like super interesting at first, and then it became more and more boring over time. Whereas Andor started out where it was like, okay, I could see this going in a good direction, and then it goes in a really good direction, like a better direction than you would think. And it's not like a super predictable thing either. Like, there were so many moments where, like, I was like almost expecting like some like dog shit, like cliche like horrible Disney cliche situation to happen. But then it was like, you know, Mando was cool. Then it became a cash grab. That's why I was, like, scared of Andor Season 2. That's why I looked it up. I was like, you know, I am terrified that they will ruin the legacy of their best work. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyways. But with that being said, let's see. Stop making being trans your personality. Well, what? When was that my personality? Were you paying attention? I was just talking about Star Wars. Like, what? I'm sorry. I don't know how you go from conversation about Star Wars to trans. When did anybody bring up trans? I don't think anybody did. Can you react to a video I sent you on Discord? In a bit, maybe. Or maybe this stream, maybe another. But yeah, dude. Fuck. I gotta, dude, as soon as I end stream, you know what I'm gonna be doing? I have, there's 3 episodes of Andor Season 2 that are out, that I gotta watch. You look like a hairless Chewbacca? That's true. You know, I've always wondered, like, what does Chewbacca look like without all that fur? Wait, actually, hold on. I wonder if I could Google this. Chewbacca, no fur. Wait. Yeah. Chewbacca without fur. Oh, God, that is horrifying. Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Dude. Nah, what in the oh my God, that is... Well... That... I did not know that that's what Chewbacca looked like without fur. It almost looks like a really, like, deformed human. It is very uncanny. This is very uncanny, dude. We've gotten into Uncanny Valley. Dude. This is fucked up. Actual nightmare fuel. Actual fucking nightmare fuel. This is no. Why? Why? Chewbacca boot? Dear Lord. This is... Good stuff, good stuff. Apparently, this is shaved Chewbacca, even though the nose isn't even close. It's not even close. But anyways. Looks like a white dude, that is one of the scariest things I've seen. Anyways. Should I change my name back to non-binary Etherean? If you want to. Whatever you prefer. Whatever you prefer. Anyways. With that being said, liberal victory in Canada today. Let's go! I don't live in Canada, but, like, W. Yo. Do I keep my hair up or do I let it down? What do y'all think? I'm thinking we let it down, but I'm not sure. Not a bad name, just hard to type. I guess I've never thought about typing it. Let's see. Do you like Hell of a Boss or Has Been? I haven't watched either of them. Let It Down? I bet. Y'all saying let it down. Up. Put it down. Alright, we're letting it down. Dude. People be like, no, don't put politics in Star Wars, and then, like, the best Star Wars show is, like, the one that's, like, the most apparently leftist. Like, dude. It's about as far left as you get. For, like, the Star Wars. Like, it is S tier. Genuinely S tier. And the best part is, right? The best part is, right-wingers can't even say it's bad. They can't be like, look, this is why we can't have wokeness in media. They can't do that. Because everyone will laugh at them. Because it's an objectively good show. So, like... And it's not just an objectively good show. Everyone agrees that it's good. It's such a... Oh, I will be most likely rewatching Andor as frequently as I rewatch the original and prequel trilogies. I'm not even joking. It is that good. I could see Obi-Wan wearing a kilt in Revenge of the Sith. Hell yeah. I guess I need to watch it too. I haven't yet. Your D voice is very calming. Wait, this one? Are we talking about this voice? Let the titties free is crazy. No, we're not going to be doing that. We're not showing titties today. Dear Lord. Y'all are insane. Femyoz, when are you showing your titties? Never. Anyways. We love you, girly. Thank you. Very, very much appreciated. Later, homie. Alright, see ya. Olive oil's waiting to troll. Dude, I forgot about olive oil. Dude, does she, like, still abuse her animals and stuff? Does she, what were, like, the phrases that she would always say that we made fun of her for? Anyways. Hey, Kai, is the chat for the channel only voice chat? If so, how do I join it? Since I'm already a member of Femtards. Do I just click on voice? I'm not sure what you're getting at, but yeah, I think I'll walk you through it if need be. When I finish stream or next time I'm on the whatchamacallit. On the server. You want to check in what Trumpster Bob is up to? Chat, do we do Trumpster Bob or Olive Oil Run? Dude. Someone mentioned Olive Oil Run first. Dude. I mean, they're not streaming. I thought that maybe they would be streaming, because... Dude. Yeah, I don't see shit. Yeah, I don't know. You should look up Maddie Twit. Who the fuck? Okay. Anyways. T-Bob is just Olive Oil Run before makeup. They're the same person. Real. Bro, what? What in the fuck? 123k views? 93k views? Why? Wait, she wasn't getting that before. Oh, dude, she's doing members only. I guess. Oh, 7.7k. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, 7.7k. That's like normal views. Okay. Weird. But dude, I think that they might have buffed the Shorts algorithm again. And I think I might be on the up and up. Olive Oil Run is probably botting her views. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. If she what? No, because I know how short streams work. I don't think that that's botted. I don't think that's botted. I wonder what they were like averaging out at though. How long do you think it'll take for the scabies to take over T-Bob's organs? I don't know. How's Trumpster Bob doing? Does he do vertical streams still? Let's see. Nah, he doesn't vertically stream, so... Oh well. Too bad. What has he been up to? T-Bob Live? Chat. Yes, T-Bob as a drag queen would be golden. Genuinely golden content. Probably one of the best things ever. Yeah, usually in the middle of the streams on Shorts, it hits a peak of viewers. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I will say that, like... Oh, headphones. Where the fuck did I put them? Oh. I'm stupid. Yeah, usually, like, for me, there'll be, like, it'll, like, peak and then it might drop off. It's very interesting. Um, dude, I don't know what she did to get that many views, though. I don't think she did anything particularly interesting. Hell, there was like, there have been streams that I've done that are like lower energy that have done better than my streams prior. And that was weird. I think that maybe what happened is that short streams were like super OP to start out with. Then they nerfed it. And maybe now they've buffed it a little bit again. Olive Oil Run's not famous, trust. If Olive Oil Run is famous, then I'm famous because I was getting those views like 8 months ago. That's why I don't think she was view botting. Because the same shit was happening with my channel. Where like, I was like, yeah, the shorts meta is genuinely wild. You look good with brown hair? Is that so? Sorry, not 8 months. I was wrong. 11 months ago. Like, if you see here, like, 10 to 11 months ago, I was getting a shit ton of views. Right? Like, look at this shit. A lot of views. So, yeah. Sorry I haven't been on your streams recently. No worries. No worries. Bob is, like, surprisingly younger than he looks. He looks like he's 100, but I think he's, like, 57 or some shit. From what I remember. But, yeah. Anyways, I need to redo voice training. Because, like, my voice is starting to slip. Anyways. Didn't T-Bob assault someone? Oh, yeah, he's a rapist. He pled guilty in a court of law. But yeah, no, if you see here, like, 158, like, I was getting a ton of views, and there weren't, like, huge drop-offs either in viewership. So, yeah, whatever I was doing back then was either better than what I'm doing now, or the algorithm has changed. But I think it's changing back in my favor. Which is good. Must be all the meth he's on? Yeah, probably. I kind of feel bad for calling him sexy. Why would you feel bad for that? I mean, clearly he is. He's one of the most beautiful specimens. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like, he's gotta be like, I just remember specifically being like, how is he below 60? Fuck, how is he below 75? That's like the real question that I was wondering. But he is nonetheless, so yeah. Anyways. Sorry, where was I? Oh my god. Sorry, my voice is kind of fucky right now. I feel like it's not as good as it could be. I feel like my voice is too low. I'm getting like voice dysphoria. Low key. I haven't gotten that in a while. Where it's like the deep voice transitions turn me on. Dude, I feel like whenever I do my deep voice, it doesn't sound mask enough, and whenever I do my high voice, it doesn't sound femme enough. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways. There's a dude I follow who was blowing up fast like you were with the algorithm maxing last March, but he has abs and shirtless on stream, and he puts his cell phone number on shorts and says call/text. You know, maybe there's something about March and April that allows you to blow up. I don't know. How much you want to bet that next month I'm gonna be, doing as well as I was last year? You look different in your face? I do look different. What looks different about me? I also sound a little bit different too. I mean, I can try doing the old voice. Not gonna, you sound fine, femme, not gonna lie, your mask voice can pass as feminine. Yeah. More weight? That's the only thing that's changed? Yeah, I will say, I technically am heavier now. But that's not why I look different. That's not why I look different. Though I have been going out of my way to gain weight. Because I need to grow. I need to grow. Alright? I'm a growing woman. But, holy shit, is that Mr. Beast? Yes, it is Mr. Beast. You're at the point where your deep voice sounds forced? I'm confused. Something else different? Take a guess. Take a guess. There's no way Femme passes as male. She's clearly a girl. Yeah, that wasn't always the case. It's also a hint. Does Bunk and Synth have Discord? Yeah, there's a Discord server called The Bunker. I'm pretty sure you can join it from the Bunk Politics YouTube channel. Yes. How do your parents feel about the transition? They're fine with it. You remind me of my friend Luna. Well, your friend Luna sounds awesome. But yeah, LT Beast. Estrogen does wonderful things, truly. Basically, fat redistribution makes me look more feminine. Good shit. Oh, also the eyebrows are different. You get plastic surgery on your face, I think of but no plastic surgery required. I haven't even gotten face femme surgery, and maybe I won't need it. Nah, it is literally just fat redistribution and doing my eyebrows. Yup, almost 2 years of estrogen, and dude, fucking stronger than ever. Well, physically, I'm not stronger than ever. I'm probably weaker than ever. I would probably lose in a fight to, like, me from when I was 12. But that's besides the point. But, no, I'm feeling and looking better than ever. Estrogen is fucking amazing. Hell yeah. Dude, it's literally all estrogen. The hair being longer and my eyebrows and nothing else. Doing my eyebrows and doing my mom. You're not gonna need it. You already did all the work. That's what I am saying, bro. Dude, he did all the heavy lifting. Dude, people are like, you can't just go on E and then expect to pass without doing anything. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. I think they were wrong. No, to be fair, you'll pass faster if you do stuff, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like you could, well, I don't know. I don't know if everyone can just boy mode until they're not boy moding any. And to be fair, I also voice trained, but you know. You've lost the ability to open jars. I wasn't particularly good at opening jars to begin with. Yeah, genuinely a lifesaver. Do you know how fucking ugly I looked before? Do you know how close I was? How on the verge I was to experiencing twink death? I was on the verge of twink death. At least that's how I felt. Alright? But, I did estrogen instead. Let's see. Sounds like you, oh, thank you, Inyo Dragon 7 for the $4.99, you beautiful fucking bastard, saying, sounds like you've done voice training. I'm curious if you have and what that's like. Just FYI, not trans, but I am an ally. Yes, I have done voice training indeed. It's pretty fun, I guess. I don't know. It's very intimidating at first, but if you have like a time and a place that you can do it, and you have people to do it with that are also voice training, it makes it a lot easier. I could still boy mode after being on 2 years and 9 months. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I think it's a combination of me, like, changing my... I don't know, because, like... I don't know. It's better to go more natural than surgery because surgery has a chance to fail. Depends on who you are. For me, probably. I probably won't need surgery. You know, before I started estrogen, I thought about, like, okay, if I were to get face feminization surgery, like, you know, would that be good? How would that be? Is voice training an option for FTM and how do I do it? It absolutely is an option. I don't know how you do it. I still look very androgynous. Yeah, Well, that's probably because you're like, yeah, but like a butch lesbian would be androgynous, right? You know? You can get away with presenting as either, is what that means. And that's where I was for a while. I'm getting to a point where I don't know if I can still boy mode. I don't know. Because, like, people in my classes see me as a woman. So, a part of it could be because, like, they know that, like, they know who I am, kinda. Like, maybe that's been indicated to them. But, like, I mean, I don't know, I just... Femi's so weak, the average cis 12-year-old girl can break her nose. That's not true. I'm not that fucking weak. Hey girlie, hope you're having a good day. Just wanted to say you're doing great. Thank you. Thank you, Weebus. I appreciate that. Chat. What has Trumpster Bob been up to? Alright, I'm inclined to know. So, he does stream within the last 24 hours. 20 hours ago. T-Bob Live, dude. Let's go. I need to know what Bob has been up to. Dude, I like that the maximum quality is 720p. Okay, he's just dead air maxing. Good stuff. Good shit. Oh, now he's eating. Look at this smug piece of shit. Eating all his fucking food. Look at him. Smug motherfucker. You're just sitting there eating food. That's how you're gonna introduce the stream? Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna be talking about why Vladimir Putin is based, actually. Jesus fuck. Do you know who else ate his food? Hitler? True. You're gonna have to cosplay as a Stolfo to even resemble boy moding? Oh my lord. Blown up buttholes. Yeah, look at this smoke. He hasn't even said a word. He starts out the stream by fucking stuffing his face with food. Look at this smug piece of shit. You fucking cunt. Sniffing. Dude, he hasn't even said a word. Dude, he just...
But you don't need to add nothing to root beer. Not really.
Okay.
I mean, I know a lot of companies put...
Alright, I don't care about this. I want to hear his bad takes.
Speedboat that went tumbling?
No.
Instead of eating them with egg, you can eat them with macaroni and cheese, baby.
Don't give a shit. His mouth is jumping? Yeah. Anyways. Hi, Fixie Pixie. Welcome back. Hungry bastard lol.
I can't believe they got a speedboat like that. See?
Oh my god, he yaps about that for so long. I skip way the fuck ahead and he's still talking about
bases do this shit. This is what they do.
Don't give a shit.
And we have opened up more trade with Russia. I'm in favor of that. I favor allying with Russia over that of...
allying with, like, one of the countries that we're not allied with. And then, like, fuck over the countries that we are. Yeah, that's some really good international political strategy. Bob, thank you.
Over that of...
oh my god, he can't even form a sentence.
Britain or China. Because...
dude, he would rather be allies with Russia. A dog shit, fucking shithole third world, basically. It's on the level of being like a third world country. Right? It's a shithole. Nobody wants to live there. It fucking sucks. It's fascistic. Putin is a dictator. And you want to ally with Russia over European nations? Dog, what are you doing?
Those two, Britain and China, are dictatorships. And that's why.
Right. But Putin isn't a dictator, apparently. Even though everyone agrees that he literally is.
I don't think America should be allied with any dictatorships. I don't...
So your suggestion is to not be allies with Britain, the evil dictatorship that is the UK. But, you know, the very fair democracy that has very fair elections, Russia. We should be allies with that. Definitely not a dictatorship. Good stuff.
I don't mind
Good
trade
stuff.
movement shit, but this free travel between countries, hell no. You've seen the effect that has had on America, and I think we need to move away from allowing them people to come over here because their mindset is different. That's why.
Dude. Putin's not a dictator, he's just a dick. Do you think that they have fair elections in Russia? How fair do you think their elections are? What do you think elections are like in Russia? And then once you understand what those are like, and the things that Putin does and the amount of control he has, then you can tell me that he's not a dictator. Oh, okay, you know he's a dictator. Okay. I thought you were disagreeing with me. Yeah, Russian elections is just Putin or the guy who conveniently gets poisoned. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, the European Union is clearly a dictatorship if you don't know anything about its inner workings. Yeah. Obi-Wan Kenobi could solo Russia. I hate Putin, as you should. As you should. Chopping your dick off and calling yourself a woman is worse than anything a dictator had done in terms of rationale. Wait, hold on. You think that killing 6 million Jews is better than being transgender? You think being trans is worse than killing 6 million Jews? Dog, I can't make this shit up. I'm sorry, but these people are like cartoon villains. Like actual cartoon villains. I'm sorry. This is what I mean. When I say that the opposition is comprised of cartoon villains, I'm not joking. I didn't say worse. I said less rational. Explain the rationale behind killing Jewish people. Hey, thank you, Batau Crafter, for the $5, you beautiful fucking bastard, saying, I'm allied with Prime Minister Harry Brogan. Let's go! Also, thank you, Enyo Dragon 7, for the $1.99, saying, I enjoy the sarcasm, lol. Very glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. I'll do a Skirt Go Spinny for the 5 that Batau Crafter sent. Because why the hell not? But yeah. I want to see this person try to explain how killing 6 million Jews somehow has a very rational basis, whereas being transgender, something that improves my like, I'm sorry, but me transitioning improves my well-being. That's the rational basis. Whereas, I don't know, killing 6 million Jews improves the well-being of nobody. That's the difference. Anyways. Chat, can we get 69 likes? It's the funny sex number. Hell yeah. That's your opinion! I think your conclusion is wrong, okay? Make a counter-argument then. W Spinny? Hell yeah. The government needs to lower the drinking and smoking age. True. Love the back in black look. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. You look great. Thank you. Based. Let's lower the drinking age to 6. Yeah, let's go. Anyways. Repeat after me. No, I don't think I will. Anyways. Do you believe in abortion and why? Wait, yo, I bet I could do a really good Poncho impression. Yo, what's up, guys? It's Poncho, and today we're gonna be doing, you know, the Jewish question. You know, if you actually really look into it, it was actually the Jews who created transgender people. And, you know, once you realize that, yeah, it was the Jews, you know, the puzzle pieces really start falling into place. Dude. perfect impression of Poncho when he was on his Nazi arc. 1 out of 10 men are feminine by temperament. And vice versa, those are the trans folk that are being led to an identity crisis because they don't understand their animus anima. What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? Identity crisis? No, I'm not having an identity crisis. At all. I'm well aware of who I am. I'm more confused about the last part. Anyways. Do you believe in abortion? What do you mean by believe in abortion? I believe in abortion. Not like, do I think that abortion is morally justifiable or something that people should have access to? Not pro-life or pro-choice. Do you believe in abortion? Like it's a fucking religion or something. But no, I don't know what does it mean to understand their animus anima? I don't know what that means. Can you explain what understand their animus anima? I need to know. I need to know. What does it mean to understand? Anyways. Have y'all ever watched an abortion? No, and I don't care. Like, oh no, the clump of cells goes bye-bye. The non-sentient life form dies. Who cares? Many states have outlawed abortion and went back to the states, which it shouldn't have. The federal government's one job, okay? It has one fucking job, or at least it should, which is to protect people's rights. And it failed at doing that. Only people who aren't in an identity crisis can understand. Okay? I'm gonna be real. I don't think that anyone in this chat understands what you mean when you say they don't understand their animus anima. Does anyone in chat know what the fuck that means? No, dude, chat. You know what that means? We're all having identity crises together. Dude, we're all having identity crises. If you don't know what the fuck that means, then you're having an identity crisis. Alright? And it's all because you don't understand the sentence. They don't understand their animus anima. If you don't know what the fuck that means, you're having an identity crisis. Harry Sisson? That's a song lyric of a Chur song. So gay, I know. Michael Nightwolf, you do realize that state issue is the same justification that they used for slavery. Oh, well, what about the state's freedom? What about individual people's freedom? That people's freedom should supersede the freedom of the states. Obviously. Like, that's the reasonable, common sense position on the matter. Like, fucking come on, dude. I think that person had a stroke. Save them, Femyoz? They might be. Democrats were the ones who enslaved people, lol. Yeah, you mean when before the party switch, when Democrats were the right-leaning party? Yeah, and the fact of the matter is, I'm saying that it's the same fucking logic. It is the same logic. But you're doing like this weird fucking, oh, well, what about like a really long time ago when the Democrats were the right-leaning party? Cool, I don't care. I didn't need your fucking history lesson. Trust me, I know. The fact of the matter is, the logic of, well, we should leave people's human rights up to the states is fucking stupid. Democrats also voted for segregation in Congress not that long ago, 50s and 60s. Yeah, when Democrats were more right-wing. than Republicans. That I don't like the problem isn't the name of the party. The problem is right-wing policy positions. Slavery was a right-wing position. It always has been and it always will be. Anyways. Democrats are still racist and bigoted, lol. Both parties are. Yes, but they're less racist than Republicans. By a lot. But no, I agree that both parties are fucking racist. I don't disagree with that. It's just, which one is less racist? Which one is less far right, basically? Did you see Trump's approval rating is at 41%? The lowest in 80 years? Sounds about right. Socialism seems based? It sure does. It sure does. Far left is okay? Yeah, what's your argument against it? What's your argument about being, like, what issue would you take with being far left? See, here's the thing, right? When you're a far right fucking retard, right? And you have some sort of platform, in order to be palatable to any audience, you have to sort of pussyfoot around your actual positions. You have to sugarcoat them. And if you say what you actually believe directly, then people are going to see that and be like, ooh, yikes. It's kind of icky. It's kind of a shit position to hold. Whereas people on the far left, you know, where we have defendable positions, we can defend the things that we believe. So we just outright say, yeah, I'm far left. Far left and far right are both bad. An incredible take for somebody that doesn't know what the far right or far left are, aside from these sort of vague, nebulous ideas. It's literally just a way of not engaging with politics while convincing yourself that you're smarter than the system. But you don't actually understand the system to begin with. You just want to feel smarter than it. Trust, I would know. I've been there. I used to be one of the people that also would say, yeah, both the far left and far right are bad. But I didn't actually look into their positions, right? I just saw like, oh, here are like a few outliers of each. And then drew my conclusion from there. But then I actually looked into the positions of both sides and came to the conclusion that, like, oh, right-wingers are just divorced from reality. Hey, thank you, Inyo Dragon 7 for the 199, saying, what do you call a fly with no wings? A walk. That's true. That's true. Mao far left. Is he far left or is he just a tanky? Because there's a difference. When I say far left, I'm not referring to tankies, all right? I don't classify them as leftists. Stalin far left. Stalin was not far left. He was just an authoritarian. He was just far top of the political compass. Yeah, Mao wasn't a real leftist. Stalin was not a leftist at all. He barely even had the aesthetic of one. But the fact of the matter is, yeah, no, I want something that's like, I don't know, in the, you know, like the bottom left quadrant of the political compass. Yeah, something like that would be the best society. Bottom left corner of the political compass. Both political parties have their pros and cons. Really? What are the pros? What are the pros of the Republican Party right now? Please enlighten me. What are the pros of the Republican Party? I can't even think of a single one. Both parties suck. I'm an independent libertarian. Can't stand either party. Neither can I, but I also vote strategically. What's next? Hitler was left. There are unironically delusional rightoids that claim that Hitler was left-leaning. It's like, no, he fucking wasn't. They'll be like, well, you see, his party was called the National Socialist Party, which means that he was far left, because that means he's a socialist. It's like, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't know what his economic policies actually were. I believe Stalin believed himself to be a communist in some sense. I disagree. I don't think he believed that. But he wasn't right in the head and was a ruthless bastard. You're removing agency by saying he wasn't right in the head. But he was like, he delusionally thought. I don't think he was delusional. I think that it was just a fucking psyop. I just think that he is somebody that saw the political landscape, saw that like it was like a time where shit, you know, was changing a lot. And he saw an opportunity to take power, to take advantage, and that's what he did. If you think there's zero pros for the Republican Party, then you're likely atheist or LGBTQ. No. Well, what is a single pro? What is a single pro of the Republican Party? Let me know, please. I need to know. Give like a single pro-life. That's a con. You're anti-freedom. You think that the life of a non-sentient life form that warrants no moral consideration is worth more than people's freedom. You're a fucking freak. Holy shit. Anyways. More fun Destiny arguments. I don't sound anything like Destiny. I mean, if you want, you could do my best Destiny impression. Well, you see. I'm sorry, but like, my ex-girlfriend is literally fucking psychotic. She's literally an insane person. Like, I don't think you guys understand. She's literally fucking evil. Like, she's one of the worst people ever. Like, you guys don't get it. My ex-girlfriend is fucking, an actual fucking demon woman. Like, one of the worst people ever. And not only is she manipulative, but she's fucking crazy. I don't even think she's aware of her surroundings half the time. And look, my reputation is already at the bottom, right? Like, when it comes to relationship shit, right? I have nothing to lose. You have everything to lose. And, because, you know, once the receipts come out, it's going to be very evident that I'm the one that looks good and you're the one that looks bad. Dude, there you go. There. Is that what you wanted? Fucking Destiny comparisons? Like I would ever be fucking sex pestiny, bro. That was so good. Let's go! Yeah! Dude. I did such a good Destiny impression. This voice angers me? Yeah. He's in a relationship with Nick Fuentes now? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Anyways.
Anyways, guys. Cute top girl? Why, thank you, Jimmy 3wood. I very much appreciate that. Slay? Why, thank you. Fun fact, in Czechoslovakia, there existed a National Socialist Party that was actually left-wing and predated the Nazis by like 20 years. It's parties like that that the Nazis tried to appear as to workers.
Elements of the Nazis were left-wing? Really, like what? What elements of the Nazis were left-wing? They're pretty far fucking right. Oh, well, you understand. You don't understand. They weren't anarcho-capitalists. So that means that they were leftists. Don't tell me you believe that shit. No, you don't understand. Anyone that's not an anarcho-capitalist is a leftist. Or a centrist. They're not a true rightoid. Yeah, okay. Nazis had a leftist coat of paint? Barely. Yeah, they did it. They did it first. Anti-religion? First of all, anti-religion is fucking based. Second of all, yeah, I don't think that, I don't think killing people on the basis of religion is good, though. So, take that for what you will. But I don't think that there's like a problem with being anti-religious. Right? It's just anti-delusion, right? Like, it's anti being divorced from reality. That's my thought. I think that everybody should be an atheist, but that's my take on it. I only like Doge because they cut funding for the educational department. Okay, so you're anti-education? Okay. Good shit. Good shit. Based? Hell yeah, I am. I would eat your ass, not gonna lie. Hot take, I'm anti-people, period. No, fair enough.
Fair enough. I don't fucking blame you.
The money doesn't go to education, dipshit. Okay, let's see. What did the educational department do? The education department. You said it wrong. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the AI slop tells us. All right. Distributes federal funding to schools and students. Oh, now that's interesting. Oversees policies related to federal financial aid. Collects data on education. Enforces civil rights laws in education. And promotes educational excellence. It also addresses issues like special education, English language acquisition, and education for disadvantaged students. So, you're just wrong. No, cutting that isn't a good thing. Anyways. I disagree. I think being anti-religious is potentially just as toxic as fundamentally as being religious, taken to their extremes at least. I wouldn't consider myself to be an anti-religion extremist, but I do think that religion is a net harm to society. That's my belief. You sound so stupid, lol. You're probably AI. Incredible counter-argument. Of course you'd believe in AI. Okay, what source counters it? All right. I'm guessing it just gets it from like some official source. But I mean, if you want. Okay, so this is from a .gov website. So surely establishes policy for, administers, and coordinates most federal assistance to education. Right? Okay, that's AI overview again. But if you look here, you can clearly fucking see, not AI. Fucking hell. Oh, let's see. Providing support and compensatory funding to improve educational opportunities, protecting student civil rights, and facilitating research and development to inform educational policy and practice. Yeah, you're just wrong. You believe a .gov website! Lol! What a moron! Dude, you're not a real person. What do you believe then? Fox News, Nick Fuentes, Alex Jones, grifters that will fucking, I don't know, lie to you for money like Tucker Carlson? That's what it's supposed to do, dipshit. Okay, what does it do then? And what is your evidence to the contrary? Yeah, not to think of the children party defunding our future. Yeah, think of the children, except when it comes to their education. Because their education might cause them to disagree with us. He listens to Trumpster Bob. All of those guys would flame you and make you cry in an interview because you don't know shit. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. Most of those people aren't very good at debate. Right? You've got Ben Shapiro that's good at debate. Who the fuck else do you got? You got Tucker Carlson? Tucker Carlson doesn't fucking debate people. Nick Fuentes, I think, is good at debate. Who else did I mention? But keep in mind, if I prepared for a debate, Ben would absolutely fuck you up. If I came in unprepared, yeah. Well, that's due to him being more rhetorically proficient than me. That has nothing to do with the correctness of arguments, right? He's just more rhetorically proficient than I am. But you know what I could do to win that debate? I could just prepare ahead of time. Prepare my talking points and go over them with friends that I have that are way better than me at debate. Tucker doesn't debate, but he's very, very well educated. He's smarter and more correct than you. Yeah, so you agree then that your source is Tucker Carlson. Your source is Tucker. Don't believe the .gov websites. Believe Tucker, even though he literally said that he thinks that Trump is a fucking retard. You know, in the leaked text messages. But oh, let me guess, you think those are fake too? Lol, no, I'm just saying, okay, what's your source? Where do you research? What do you use for your research when you look into shit on your own? I'd like to know. Department of Education mostly helped fund small states, so Trump is hurting the states that voted for him with getting rid of the Department of Education. Yeah, he wants to fuck over his constituency. Tucker believes in alien demons? No, literally. Well, he doesn't actually believe in that. But he does play to the delusions of his viewer base. Sean Ryan mainly, and some Ben. Others. So, let me get this straight. Doing your own independent research is bad. Watching political pundits talk about politics, that's good. That's what you should do for your research. Never do independent thought. Independent thought, bad. You need Ben Shapiro to tell you what to think, okay? Alright? Just listen to what Ben Shapiro says. It's true. Don't fact check. Never fact check anything. Sean interviews people who reveal the truth. No, you don't understand. He did an interview one time. He did an interview. I don't look 40. Wait, hold on. I need to click on your channel now to see if you look 40 or not. All right, let's see. Yo, I'm gonna be real, dog. Yeah, you kind of do. You kind of do. You're at least pushing 40. At least pushing 40. Like, you've clearly already gone through twink death. You're wearing a hat, which means you're probably fucking bald. Alright? 35 minimum. 35 minimum. I'm not bald. Wait, do you have like the autistic haircut where it's like the really short hair where it's like it's so short that you can't do shit with it? Is it one of those cuts? Out of everything said, this hurt me the most. What, somebody's saying that you look 40? Yeah, dude. It's almost like when I was destroying your arguments, that wasn't like meant to hurt you. It's long on top. Ah. Okay. I would say 39 years old and 364 days. Wink death is the worst. Estrogen could have saved me. No! The ghost of Larix is in chat! No! I'm not trying to age. I'm 28. You did destroy shit, by the way. I did! Let's go! I'm so glad you agree. You're 28? Dog, I'm sorry. You do not look 28. Bro, in what world is this 28? 28? 28. You are not 28. You're like at least 35, dude. You're at least 35. He don't look that old. He do. To be fair, Fem, you look 16. I do not look 16! Shut up! Oh my god. Femi, you look 52. That's true, that's true. I do not look 30 or 16. Not even close. Not even close. How much is he smoking? A lot. 74? You got it. You look like you're 15. I do not look 15! I am a grown-ass woman. Oh my god. What age do you think you look? I don't know anymore. You look 15. I do not look 15! You guys are just saying that to mess with me. Probably could pass a 17 limit. No, I don't. I am not. Femi is a gigapastoid? No, I wish. I wish. Anyways. 1 year old. Okay. Passoid. What's your MySpace? What do you think I am? 50 years old? You look 16 to 21? You're probably 23. You pass as 15, maybe 14. What the fuck? Chat! You defo look the 16 to 20 type of age range. You do look kind of younger than 20. That's not, but not too much. That's not bad, though. I'm fine looking younger than 20. But y'all, makes people look young. Dude, I don't know how to feel about that. On one hand, it makes me scared, but on the other hand, it's like, oh my god, I have so much potential. I have so much potential. Like, if I'm that underdeveloped from when I had testosterone in my system, then like, I don't know. All I can say. Never beating the 16-year-old allegations at this rate? Dude. What's funny is that, like, I make everyone on my server do ID verification. But I've never been ID verified myself. However, there is one thing I have going for me, which is my internet history. I have such a big digital footprint that it's impossible for me to have lied for that long. And for me to have been on YouTube for as long as I have. So, if you look here, this is my current channel, okay? Let's scroll down a little bit, okay? You see, there's a thing called other channels. Now, this one, Lyrios MC, you see here, new channel. See? Other channels, Femyoz is linked, and Lyrios is linked, right? So they're all linked to each other. And if you look at when the account was created, May 27th of 2013, when I was a little kid. Additionally, if you go to Lyrios, y'all want to see what I looked like when I was a 13-year-old kid? Well, I'll show you. Give me a sec.
What if...
Dude, wait, actually, I need one with better lighting. Hold on. How I joined Team 10 with...
We have Nick Crompton too, because for all the meme lords out there who are like, England is my city, like myself, my views average around like 50. You know it's Nick Crompton and my collars stay poppin'. Yes, I can.
Yes, I can rap,
and no, I'm not from Compton. England is my city, and if it weren't for Team 10, then the US would be shitty.
Hold on, wait, I gotta get my fucking old mic. Give me a sec. Hold on. Give me a sec. I gotta reenact this. I gotta reenact it.
And if it rap, it's Nick. My city, like myself, my views average around like 50. You know it's Nick Crompton and my collar stay poppin'. Yes, I can rap. And no, I'm not from Compton. England is my city, and if it weren't for Team 10, then the US would be shitty. I'll pass it to Chance, cause you know we stay ready. 2 months ago, you did know my name.
The fact that I still have it. And if you look at the date, this was August 9th of 2017. All right? I would not be able to look this old back then if I was 16 now. Right? So, yeah. Anyways. Wow, that's a throwback. You've been doing this for a while? Yeah. Femyoz legit looks 8 in that. I do not look 8 in that. I know for a fact I don't. Alright. That is such bullshit. Child Ghost was a rapper? Yeah, dude. I fucking was. You better believe I was. Alright.
Anyways.
How old are you actually? How old do you think? You look 13 to 14 in that? Exactly. You absolutely looked 8. I did not look 8 in that. Shut the fuck up. You are messing with me. Alright, if we go if we scroll down a little bit. Alright. Let's go to 5 years ago. Alright. Let's go to when I would have been, 15. Or 16.
Hello everybody,
Okay.
welcome back to the
Okay, October 8th of 2019.
show. As you can probably tell, I am a very big fan of Bald Martin. And I'm not just any old big fan of Bald Martin. Absolutely the fuck not.
You looked 14 in that vid and 16 now. Dude, over the span of over the course of 7 years, I've only aged 2. But dude, how old do I look in this?
Probably like Bald Martin's biggest fan.
6 in this one is
Instead of
crazy.
drinking water when I'm thirsty,
You look 19.
I drink Bald Martin juice.
See, 19 I could see.
Every day when I wake up in the morning, ritual on this
Look.
printed out picture of Bald Martin. Boy, I'm so excited. First,
If you look, how old did I look? Yeah, I looked 16 in that, right? I look 16 in this, right? This was uploaded October 8th of 2019. Over 5 years ago. Yeah, you look 16. Yeah, I looked 16 in that. 13, 14. I did not look 13 or 14 in that. But, how old do I look now versus back then, right? That's, interesting. I just reversed the aging process. Now, let's go back to August of 2022 when I was 18. So this is me when I was 18.
Too much off topic, sort of. However, this is
How old did I look back
gonna
then?
be one of the only videos on this channel where I'm not playing some sort of character or even exaggerating my personality for the sake of entertainment. Now, time to answer the question. Am I ever returning to YouTube? Well, maybe. But not as a career. Especially not as a full-time career.
15 to 16? I did not look 15 or 16 back then. No, how old did I actually look back then? Baby? 17 to 18? Thank you! Oh my god. A baby? I'm not a baby.
It's just not a viable option for me anymore. And I haven't seen it that way for
16 to 20 IMO? Yeah,
years.
fair.
Ever since Monkey Jones was terminated from the platform,
In this you look 16 or 17?
I basically lost all hope.
Do I look older now or back then? You look like a freshman in that vid? You look about a year younger than you are? Lilios? I'm not little. Nah, chat's tripping. That's a 14. I am not 14. Yes? Okay, back then you looked older? Yes, you are. Baby Yos, short Yos. Then? Wait, you're saying then as in same age range, just different faces? The light in your eyes died. That's not true. Now? Babios? How did you reverse age? Chat, did I reverse age? Did I age in reverse? Chat. I think I might have reversed the aging process. Yo, what do y'all think? Yes? Dude, I look younger now. What the fuck? People are saying I look younger now. Yo, that's crazy.
Y'all, I figured out how to reverse the aging process. Isn't that wild?
Yes, you 100% reverse age. Yo, what the fuck? You're gonna be a baby in 2 years? Dude. You 100% look younger? Dude, what the fuck? I look younger now than I did over 2 years ago. What the fuck? This video of me right here on the top is over 2 years old. And everyone is saying I look older than that. That's what I mean? You look younger now? That's crazy. What the fuck? How old are you? Wait, hold on. How old are y'all saying I looked back then? You were saying still 16 to 17. Y'all, do I actually look 16? It's because you're more feminine? Benjamin Button disease? Little babyos? I'm not a baby! You looked 17? Yes? Yes? You look 21? Somebody has an accurate guess. Thank you. Fuck. Diaper Yoslaw? No, we're not doing this. You looked 22 to 24, now you look 18 to 19? I did not look 22 to 24 in this. 45 down to 13. To see, y'all are bullshitting. Diaper maxing takes on a whole new meaning now. Tiny 16-year-old Lilios. You're aging backwards, don't worry, as a fellow gremlin, it happens. I'm cool with aging backwards. Alright. 97 down to 2.5. Alright. Good stuff, good shit. I am not 16. Chat. I do not look 16. Alright, I'm ending stream. Why are you so shocked? Because I don't see myself as 16. But I guess I've never thought about it. Dude, other people see me as younger than I actually am. That's like horrifying. But it also gives me hope that I'll you know, that I have like a lot of potential. It means I'm like a blank canvas almost. Your skin is smoother than before, that's true. Bedtime for the baby, chat. I am not a baby. Chat. I am a big girl, okay? You can't gaslight me into thinking otherwise. But yeah, anyways. Oh, it's little Yost's bedtime. It's not. I don't need a bedtime. Shut up. I'm like... You are so small that anyone can pick you up with their bare hands like a new puppy. That's not true. Sahab. Okay, y'all are crazy. I am... What will I do it to if you're not streaming? Femi's so weak. Even I can bench her. I'm like super strong, okay? I'm T-Paw versus Femyoz. Who wins? Me. I don't lose fights. Alright, I win them. Like, probably. Prime Puff Daddy versus Fem. Who wins? Me. I win. It's cute when you get all shy. I'm not being No. I'm not doing anything cute. I'm just... Look, She'd win, but she'd get damage from by getting scabies from him. Yeah. Mike Tyson versus Diaperios. Okay. Chat. No more diaper stuff. Stop. Dude, everyone is like, ever since I like covered the ABDL tent, ever since I talked about that on stream, like everyone has wanted me to like, I don't even know. Ever since I talked about that, everyone has just wanted me to fucking do that shit. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. I'm not going there. I don't know what. Why is everyone fixated with that? Sorry, I should not have brought it up. I don't give a shit. Want to be real? I don't care. But also, it's like, oh my god, why? Make it an OnlyFans exclusive? I don't think you're allowed to do ABDL content on OnlyFans, unfortunately. Not that I would know, of course. Jesus Christ Prime era versus Femyoz? So you mean like Chris Chan versus me? It's just a little baby on screen. I'm not a little baby. I'm a big girl. Unfortunately, I'm killing myself. No ABDL OnlyFans. No. Femyoz versus Femyoz.